Welcome, modern day mystics, fellow truth seekers, James and Justin back again. And today we're going to be reacting to a video based on a kind of donation that someone sent us. And they asked us if we could take a look at this video titled Adhan, Call to Prayer by Sherif Mostafa.
All right, let's do it. Thanks for the donation. And yeah, let's totally react to this.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا أشهد أن محمدًا رسول.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I wonder if those things ever get out of hand with like
So many people? Oh gosh.
Like, you know what I mean? Careful, stop rushing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it ever, like, it's probably nothing like that.
I was watching the Kaaba where the people like had their hands on it, and I was like, that looks awful. Like, how could you even focus on anything with like, because they were all around it and like trying to fight for a position to touch the Kaaba.
Right.
I was like, wow.
Right, but at the end of the day, they do this every year, or is it once a year?
Yeah, pilgrim.
And obviously, it's something that enriches everybody because they keep coming back and doing it. And look at the organization; everybody's there. It's just silly. I got a silly, funny brain sometimes, and I imagine the like if that was not a religious event, it would get faster and faster, and people would be like, "Slow down!" Like, you know what I mean? But it's something people are reverent about.
But it also looks like a totally beautiful construction, like the thing that they built there.
The architecture's crazy. And then before we close it out, I'll just say, I don't think I've ever commented or noticed this before, but you got to appreciate the vocal gymnastics. Yeah. Like I was like, wait a sec. I'm always distracted by either the lyrics or other things, but I locked in there for a moment and I was like, that's some pretty impressive like vocal gymnastics that he was doing there with those notes.
أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله
So yeah, I want to double down on that thing I said about locking in and noticing the vocal gymnastics for a sec, because it just dawned on me. Like, I didn't grow up in this. This is it's been shown to me later in life.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you can suspend that, maybe it's because now we've seen so many of them.
Yeah.
The truth is, you could sit there and imagine somebody appreciating that like a fine wine or something. Like somebody literally like, listen to this part of it, you know? And like, it is actually pretty beautiful. And it might be in contrast to the last one, which we did, which is like a darker, a more somber content.
Yeah.
It ended literally with everybody.
Well, this was also a prayer and not a recitation.
Okay. So important distinction. But the prayer there, like, not to take it in something, it's like we're all looking at things through the conditioning that brought us to the thing that we're looking at. And so I'm saying, I just noticed there, you know, for those of you that like, you recognize this and your natural inclination is to appreciate it. I'm saying sometimes it maybe takes some exposure before you go, I could see how somebody would like recognize the delivery of the prayer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That might sound stupid as hell to some people, but I think it's worth noting. And then you can say your thing, because I have some other maybe a little more challenging views on it after that.
Yeah, no, there's lots of points. Like the stuff I like off the bat, obviously it was a well done video, the way that the person delivered it. Now to me, you know, inside it sounds like music. So like a prayer like that, I know it's like a rehearsed prayer or whatever, but like that's as close as getting to singing without being called singing as someone can get, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Now, the when it comes to the context of what was being said there, interesting for a prayer, because it seemed like it was like a lot of statements. Like I'm making a statement, you know, like Allah is the greatest, and Muhammad is the messenger, and he is this prophet, and it was like reiterating these things, and then said something about coming to success. I guess for the person, maybe it was a success prayer to, you know, you say a bunch of good stuff about Allah and then you say, you know, like, let me come to success. Let me have success. But it's like very rehearsed, and it also sounded very like the words that were being used, they sound like they're like ingrained in that person, kind of like, this is how you pray and this is how it has to be said. This is the way that you do it. Now, there's other people, like, do you all pray like that? Or does it ever get more personal? I know when I used to pray to God, I would try to be as like authentic as I possibly could when I was talking talking with God, to be like, God, I'm having a crappy day. You know, I don't like, could you help me out with my day? You know, like, what am I not understanding in life? You know, it wasn't systematized. It was more off the cuff. It was more, this is what's going on with me. And
God's your buddy, God's your friend.
Yeah, it kind of like that. And then there were more like, there were times when the prayers became more like if you're at a church event or something, it was more structured.
Yeah.
And there was like a way you do it.
Oh,
right?
We even had the thing where the pastor would be like, blah, 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 blah. And then all the people say like, yes, may it be so, Lord.
Yeah.
And there was like a back and forth.
Like a rehearsed.
Which was different from your day-to-day thing, which is kind of like God's your buddy, God's your friend. And so do you have a question about that? Or
well, no, I'm curious about those out there, like Muslims. Is it different from when you go to like the mosque and you pray there? It's more like following a process. And then when you're on your own, do you have to always kneel and bow when you're praying to God? Can you just talk to God as if like when you're at the market or when you're, you know, at your job or doing whatever it is you do? You just have a casual conversation like, hey, what's going on with this? Hey, could you help? I could really use a hand with this, or, you know, help me to see more clearly or understand you better, or whatever it is.
Know thee more dearly.
Yeah.
Know thee more freely. Oh. If I were to wager a guess, I would assume that there's totally Muslims out there that they're like, yeah, like God, I see God as like somebody that loves me and I can be honest with them about my struggles. I would bet, I could be wrong, let us know, whatever in the comments, but knowing nothing about it, really, I would just assume that there probably people have their moments where they're going to God and being like, I'm having a hard time. Yeah. You know, help me out, help me understand. Something like that. Maybe not that exact way. So, you know, a compliment sandwich? That's like when you're going to give someone critique. You start with a compliment, then you give them a critique, then you end it with a compliment so that it feels nice and safe about the critique. I'm like doing the reverse of a compliment sandwich. This is a critique sandwich. It was something silly about, I noticed, and then a compliment to the thing, and then I'm going to end with sort of like what you might say is on the side of critique-ish.
Yeah.
And that's this, okay? For those of you that like actually care about me and James, like, there's some people, there's all types of people probably watch this. There's people that are casual watchers, or people that have an agenda, people that have all different perspectives. But for the people that actually like are interested in like us as fellow human beings with hearts and souls and love things and are real people in real life, I just got to be honest that anything that I get a pit in my stomach sometimes when I get a whisper of, and this could just be my interpretation, but when I get a sense sometimes that people are starting to bandwagon on something, setting aside the idea, not keeping in mind everybody's got their own individual experience. Like the Christian, to them, God led them to this, and they're awful grateful for God's existence in their life, or to a Hindu, or to a Jew, or to a Jain, or to a Buddhist. Like they mean it, and they're real people, and they're humans like you, and they love it. And I get a little bit of a pit in my stomach when I get the sense that people start getting excited about our thing being right.
Yeah.
Our thing in the end is going to be the one. I go, that's not fair or nice. And I'm saying fair and niceness have to play a role in this. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, I understand, I respect your culture. But we all got to respect for everybody's cultures, and everybody's got mighty good reasons for exactly what they believe, no matter if it's a Satanist. Yeah. They got mighty good reasons for it. And it's not just categorically wrong. And I'm saying the thing I'm trying to highlight here is my intuition starts to get like signals or maybe alarms going off when I see anything that starts to go in the path of little by little, we're going to get you and the whole world's going to be this. I'm going, do not be confused. I'm nowhere near being a Muslim. Yeah. This is, you can take it to the bank that I actually care about truth, because I get the sense that if all of a sudden we became a Muslim channel, it would do very well. You're a huge part of our demographic. But please, for the love of God, understand this ain't never going to be a Muslim channel. Yeah. You see the seriousness? I'm saying, so when I say you ought to maybe question your beliefs, because I can appreciate objectively that the man's delivery of that prayer is beautiful. And the Westerners who are like only hear that as something they don't recognize and put it out of their mind, smarten up, man. There's beauty in that. You just can't see it because maybe your media's clouded your vision. Yeah. But when I turn to you, the person that's actually saying this, I'm saying, careful not to think that there's one way and this is the way. That's not happening. Yeah. That's just not even how reality spontaneous. There could be things emergent that you do not understand. Careful not to categorize it as your enemy or the devil or something. What is the word? Haram?
Haram, yeah.
It's not everything you think is haram.
Yeah. And if you want to understand me and Justin better, we have oceans of content out there. You don't have to wait for us to release an Islamic video every once a week.
Watch all the Buddhist every day and the science ones and the Christian ones. Watch all of it.
Yeah. And then if you're angry about how we come sometimes deliver it, you'll notice that we're pretty even Steven across the board on all the other subjects that we talk about here.
Not as a grifty thing. It's hard to like separate the grift from the man. Yeah. But honestly, because that's like a more honest, it's just closer to the truth is the opinions in context to everything else. And like you said, we're same approach to everything. Usually you'll catch me on the odd day being overly harsh to a Christian video, and you'll catch me on the odd day being like, that's beautiful. And you'll catch same thing with everything we do.
Yeah. And we also have great interviews. We got one lined up even today. Check out our interviews. We've talked to people from all different walks of life out there who watch our content. Islamic, Christian, non-dual, spiritual, atheist, political pundits, anyone you can imagine. We talk to people from all walks of life. So it's good for kind of like building new perspectives and open-mindedness. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our reaction on this one. If you did, please don't, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the video and everything we had to say. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share this with a friend. And everyone, till next time, stay spiritual.